Hi, it's William from Exploding Word Ministries. I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome you all to a new feature we're doing called Milk to Meat. The idea is to produce approximately 5-minute duration video clips where we explain, talk and discuss all about different aspects of Scripture, events that happened, commandments and customs and regulations that have been handed down over the centuries. But we will be splitting them into one of the two categories, whether they are relating to the milk of the word or the meat of the word. And naturally there is, for all babies, the necessity to change from milk to meat, generally through a blended form of more digestible pieces. And we'll be looking at some of those as well, hopefully, if everything goes according to plan. The principle, however, is simply to make things a little bit plainer, to get rid of all of the unnecessary explaining aspects of it and to make it as simple as possible to understand. Having said that, how do we do that? Well, let's take a simple, easy to understand concept. Paul discusses in the New Testament the fact that genealogies should not be considered by young Christians because for the milk of the word concept, genealogies cause division, strife, problems and difficulties, especially if you're dealing with people who come and say, well, I come from this line or that line. No, those things are not suitable in the early stages of Christianity. You need to get past that. So teaching that is no good as milk of the word. However, where they do come into their own is when we move on to the meat. Because at the meat, it's very important to understand that you're reaching out to every single individual on this earth. And that basically means you're dealing with 7 billion people. Now, when we're talking about discussing things with 7 billion people, when we're talking about reaching out to make a difference into people's lives, what we have to understand and what is very, very important for us to think about is how they're related to us. That's where genealogy comes into its own, so to speak. Because we can go back through the 4,000 years of history to Noah's flood. And there we're introduced to our ancestor, Noah. You say, but how do we know we relate to Noah? Because we've got to. Because every single man, woman and children in this world today, no matter what race, creed or belief structure they have, no matter the colour of their skin, the language they speak, or any other characteristic that you want to differentiate them with, they come from either Shem, Ham, or Japheth. And they are the sons of Noah. So we all descend from Noah. We're all brothers and sisters, just 4,000 years on from them. So when we look at that and when we understand that from a meat concept, we realize how important it is for us to work as one large family in proclaiming the wonderful message of Jesus Christ to everyone in the world. And not to let the little things get in our way. Some of the little things aren't so little, but we're going to discuss them as we go through this series. And some of them are more controversial than the others. Some are important and need to be given airtime to. Others not so. But we'll differentiate between those two as and when is required. So, this is William, Exploding Word Ministries. Until the next time, bye.